What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Diamond Duels podcast. My name is Zach Gaming Dad 25. As always, this is my co-host Josh 2K.
What's good, everybody?
And today we brought back one of the guests we've had in the past. It was so nice we had to try it twice. Pause. Welcome back.
God, that's crazy. That's
It's
crazy.
like based off of couscous. Like the food's so nice, we named it twice.
Exactly. Yep. Same concept. So welcome back, AW. Appreciate you coming back with us.
Oh yeah, no problem, man. I enjoyed it last time, and like I like what y'all building here, and I'm seeing like the names starting to come through. You're starting to get some guests on here. I'm like, all right, that's what's up, man. People showing love, so that's what I like to see, and I definitely wanted to come back. So let's get it.
You welcome back anytime, my man.
And we'll cheers up on that one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got you. I'm prepared this time.
What'd you do, Josh?
Josh
What'd you
lacking.
do?
Look, man, you want the Mountain Dew? All right, Mountain Dew, hit me up. Hit me up, Mountain Dew. You know where to find me.
Facts.
All right. So this is your second time around, so you already know the vibes. We're gonna start off with this or that again.
Okay.
This week we're doing it. Me personally, I really like the concept of rewritten. I thought it was dope that they kind of for the first time this year made a pack that was actually the name had a meaning. You feel me?
Yeah.
So this is gonna be the rewritten this or that.
And 2K stole that idea from me. I've been saying for the last 4 years, I was like, bro, they should do what if packs, like even if they change heights or something. But I was like, what if, Jordan went to the Blazers? I have like Jordan on the Blazers, or like, what if someone never got hurt? And then they finally started doing it.
All right, so before we start this or that, I got a question for y'all. All right, I broke down the concept of these packs to my brother, and he said, "Why don't they do a limb bias?" I thought limb bias was kind of off limits because he died of a crack overdose. Was that like is that off limits or no? Should they give limb bias a card?
I mean, hey, we got Lamar Odom. He didn't overdose, but
he survived. He almost did,
and he's part of the gauntlet right now. So why not?
Season 5, limb bias in the gauntlet.
All right, so let's start with the this or that.
Odom went through the Bunny Ranch gauntlet and almost died. He's still alive.
No. That boy fucking was on everything that you can fucking imagine.
Yeah, he was bugging.
All right, so the first position, we're gonna build a starting 5, this or that. Injury edition for the point guard.
Okay.
We're gonna go with the Diamond Penny or the Pink Diamond D Rose.
I personally would go with D Rose because I've never had a penny card that I liked. Like, I'm sure he's good, but I've gotten him a couple times. I'm just like, Like,
I agree.
It's hype.
Like, everybody talks about him because he's tall, and I think out of like the tall point guards, he's the worst in my opinion.
I'm fine without him. Like, my James Harden be clamping him up, so I'm chilling. Yeah, I'll go with the D Rose.
All right, at your shooting guard, Diamond Brandon Roy or Pink Diamond T Mac. I know we haven't seen the T Mac yet, but we know pretty much what we're gonna get with T Mac.
I'll go with T Mac because I have a feeling he's about to be cracked. Because he might not be as cracked because they're giving him away for free, but I feel like these challenges are gonna suck to get him, so that's why he's gonna.
I was gonna say I don't think he's gonna be as free as we think, but we'll get to that later.
I feel like they might even try to sneak in like 5 unlimited games in a row. They might do some bullshit, so we'll see.
All right, so small forward, the newest, what was it? The Diamond Grant Hill or the new Pink Diamond Larry Legend?
I'll go with Grant Hill because Larry Bird he's good, but his shot is never as fast as it needs to be. He's good, or he's either a cone or the shot ain't fast enough. No matter what, like even the Dark Matter last year, it was like this card is pointless. The trophy case one. So yeah, I'll go with Grant.
All right, now the power forward position, both these guys need updated cards. These are old cards, but there weren't a lot of what ifs or injuries at the power forward. So we got Amethyst Chris Webber or Ruby Larry Johnson. Power forward was weak, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'll go with the Chris Webber because I don't want an undersized power forward. Like I'll take the 6'10" because he's like 6'10", 6'11", something like that. I think
something like that.
Yeah, so I'll take, and usually he actually gets a pretty decent player build in most 2K. So I'll go with the Chris Webber.
All right, at center we got whatever the latest Yao Ming. What was it, like an emerald Yao Ming? Is that what we got?
Sapphire.
He's due
Sapphire.
too.
Sapphire Yao Ming or Greg Oden, the diamond.
I'll go with Greg Oden because he can shoot and he's going to be faster. Even though Yao Ming is 7'6", like he's just going to get ran by the whole time over and over and over. And like mashing isn't as crazy this year, so I'm not like worried about it.
Mashing low key don't even exist this year.
Yeah, and because Greg Oden, I think they got him at 7'1", so yeah, he'll be fine. Just put the stick up, put your hands up.
All right, so that was this or that, the rewritten edition, and then so for our first subject, I figured we start hot, not trying to make a pun. Figured we start with what's hot in these streets right now, what everybody's talking about, these Inferno packs.
Yeah.
And I saw the packs, and I was like, I saw the tweet from 2K. I was like, great, T-Mac, money grab. And then the the playbook came out. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Then we cook with some fire here, literally.
Because I saw that when it said team, because I said last week, I was like, all right, I posted on the Twitter. I was like, well, I'm pretty sure we're getting a T-Mac. And I said for level 40, I predicted AK-47 as one of the options. Obviously, he's not level 40, it's Magic, but he's in this set. And then so I was like, oh, like you said, I saw the picture and I saw T-Mac and AK. And I was like, oh man, they coming for the pockets. And then it said through agendas. Even then I'm like, okay, they said that about Kobe. They said that about Giannis through the agendas, but it said in bold every single card. And then they said they're not even all going to be in the player market. They said that they'll be added to the player market at a later date. So it's like, I think they're going to give the grinders a little advantage unless you pull the cards.
So here's my question I want to kick you guys both off with first. Let me pause myself before I say it. Would you rather the grind be long or hard?
All right. I don't know how to answer that.
Why not both? No.
Yes.
It depends, because like, what are we talking? Like, get a triple double in unlimited, or like the 200 blocks like of Chet. Because even though getting a triple double in unlimited would be so annoying, but you could probably get it done.
That'd be hell. That would be
200 blocks. It's longer and it's going to take forever, but it's so easy.
I don't think a triple double in unlimited would be as hard as you think, Josh. Like,
I'm getting on the mic and be like, hey, bro, let me get this triple double.
you could get somebody like, a Patrick Ewing, or in your case, the Dikembe Mutombo. He's going to get 10 boards. He's going to get 10 points, and he's got to just try and, force some assists in there. Maybe they're playing moderate off-ball defense. Get your quickest shooter out there. You can figure that out.
If T-Mac is how you get, if you have to go into unlimited to get T-Mac, people aren't going to be as nice as you guys are making it sound like. It's going to be real toxic out there.
But the one thing I'll say that's kind of reassuring is the two highest tier cards in the set are offline only.
Huh.
Yeah, I did see, who was it? Steph and AK?
Yeah, they're both offline. They're both offline.
Yeah. I think that's going to piss some people off.
I didn't see that. I didn't read that part.
That's going to piss some people off, but I'm here for it.
Shouts out to my offline gods, man. Like they've been I say complaining with a grain of salt. They've been complaining that they don't got shit to grind for, and they're getting this dropped in their lap. Shouts out to them.
Yeah, but it's like, though, that I don't know. Like, I'm still thinking, like, would I rather it be like a hard challenge, or probably a longer one, because like that gauntlet challenge, like what was that card for? I think, was it for Taco Fall at the end, the invincible Taco Fall? I got through part of it and I was like, I'm not doing this no more. I'm not doing this no more. It's just stupid. You gotta win with 3 golds going against like set 3 7'5" diamonds. Like, this is stupid. Like,
I think the offline ones are gonna be like more like play a lot of games. I feel like, because what can you really do offline? You could tell me to go score 100 points in an offline game, and I'm gonna get it done. Unless it's like a lot of stats, like 200 blocks, then it can't be something that could be done in one game. If they tell you to go get 20 assists in the game, that's too easy. They tell you to go get 100 points in the game, it's gonna be a while, but it's doable, very doable.
Unless if they do it like get 20 assists in a game 5 times.
Yeah.
You know, or, like they can do something like that. Or,
so we got to wait to see what that.
Yeah, because the blocks didn't really bother me for Chet. Because like I was like, I know exactly what I'm about to do. I'm about to spam this in these challenges. And like one game, I got like 42 blocks. So I was like, all right, this ain't that bad. But yeah, I'm kind of excited to see though.
Can I take a second to put you on blast, AW?
What are we talking about?
I watched your video. Okay.
I know exactly where you're going with this.
No,
and it's a skill issue.
No. Oh, okay. All right. So because I was doing the Baron Davis one. And then, I was tired of Baron Davis doing all those spin backs and all that shit. So I seen yours. I was like, that makes sense. Ben Simmons on semi-pro difficulty. It's that boy was giving me buckets.
Yeah, it's a skill issue, man. I got him in like 2 hours. I got him in like 2 hours after I found that video. He put me on game. I'm not gonna lie. I was like,
well, technically it took me 4 hours because I was streaming. So like, I was talking and stopped for a second. I think I went upstairs for a little bit, but yeah, when I first started it, Ben Simmons, he was hitting some shots. I was like, all right, maybe this isn't the way to go. But then eventually you can just get in a groove. But like somebody else was telling me to do the other challenge because you go against a gold. But he, I forget what gold player it is, but he was shooting threes the whole time. And I was like, yeah, I'll just switch back.
The one I ended up having the most luck with was the rewritten, the second one. It was like two power forwards in the center, but the first one was like a small power forward that couldn't shoot.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it was super cake.
Yeah, I usually don't even be doing the challenges. I'll be forgetting about them. Like I'll use them for stuff like that, and then I'm like, people, oh, you didn't do the challenges for the packs, or not? Like, nope, I'm cool.
But so, what was your guys' first thought when you guys read through that playbook about these cards and the Inferno set as a whole?
My first thought was it's too good to be true. That was my first initial thought because they don't. I'm not trying to throw a lot of shade at 2K, but they don't do something like this without a but. Like, there's a but. Like, just like we thought with Hakeem, they're like, and they made it sound like when they first announced it, complete one game mode and you'll get them. No, you got to go above and beyond. So T-Mac is not going to be easy. Like, you're going to have your like hardcore grinders that'll get them in the first couple of days. But for people like us that play like a couple hours a day, still a lot, but not gonna do like crazy amount, it's gonna take you probably like 2 weeks, and that might even still be soon.
Yep. Well, it's only I thought it's only a 1 week grind. No, it's all the agendas are only up for 1 week.
Well,
yeah, I wonder. I don't know how hard they're gonna actually be. I mean, like that's one thing I'm wondering, but I'm wondering if they're all going to be available day one too, because 2K can do something like that and just like, oh, you actually have to grind it every day, and then they're gone for a week. So if you miss one day, like you're going to be backed up, or you're going to be screwed. But when I saw it, I was like, same thing. I even posted on Twitter. I was like, bro, we really have PTSD from 2K because not one person believes that this is for real. Like everybody was like, what's the catch? There's got to be a catch. And there still is going to be a catch. I don't know what it is, but it's one of these challenges. You will see. We're going to load up. We'll all go to each other's Twitters, and you're going to see the first screenshot, and we're all going to be like, man, fuck that. But whatever. We'll end up doing it.
So here's my take. It's going to go one of two ways. It actually is going to be really not that difficult. And 2K just throwing us a lob, just like they did with Chet. Best power forward in the game.
It's T-Mac though, man. They're gonna make.
But I'm just saying that's like my 10% chance of what's gonna happen. I'd say the more 90% chances these challenges are gonna be insane, and people are initially gonna be pissed off. But I think what is gonna be more so these grinds, these agendas aren't gonna be meant to get T-Mac as a whole, but if you can somehow knock out AK-47 and Steph, then the rest of the set is pretty easily attainable, no?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like when they're in the player market.
Yeah, because I'm assuming with like these two pink diamonds, what's the word for it? I'm assuming they're going to be pretty difficult to get. But once you get those two, the rest of the set shouldn't be, and those two are strictly offline. There should be no excuse not to get them unless it's an extreme grind.
Yeah.
So I think people are gonna be pissed off at first, like, oh, they promoted it like we're gonna get a free T-Mac. But then when they do the math, they're gonna be like, you know what? This T-Mac is very affordable, even though I couldn't get them for free.
That's what I was thinking too, because I was like, so you can buy the set is fully grindable, but you can also pay for it when all the cards are available. I was like that because you're gonna get to a point where you're like, you know what, I'm not doing all this, bro. Go ahead and drop the bread. And if they put it at a reasonable price, if it's like the Wemby set where it's like a little bit less than $50, like our 200 KVC, then so many people are like, yeah, skip that. I mean, time is money. So
or even if you're like me, you're like an in-betweener, right? Like when I'm not doing my no money spend account, I don't mind spending a couple bucks, and I don't mind grinding. I might just do the math. I got like 200K MT now. I could get the AK-47. That's the easier of the two challenges. I can grind for him, and then by the time I'm done grinding for him, I should have enough MT to get Steph. And then it's like, I think those are gonna be people that benefit the most. The only people they're gonna grind for is gonna be those people that really like no life this shit. I say no life with no disrespect. That's your prerogative, but people that like regular grind, they're not going to get T-Mac. That's not about to happen.
I mean, like I said, again, at the end of the day, it depends because even in previous 2Ks, I don't grind a lot of cards. I'm let's go to the Asian hookup site for the MT. Like I'm just buying this. I'm not grinding. Oh, you got what was that card that came out? The GOAT Kobe that you had to do all those challenges for. No, that's cool. I'll just get, I'll get T-Mac. You know what I mean? Like I'll do something else. So I usually don't do the crazy grinds. Like if it's a couple of them, not too bad. Yeah. But this, like the chat one, I've never done one of those streams where I'm like, the stream ends when I get the chat and I actually finished it on stream. Like that was probably the first time I've ever done one of those. And I was like, I don't see how people do this shit. Like I'm not doing this all the time.
So for you guys personally, not necessarily as a community, but for you guys personally, what can 2K do to fuck this up?
Make it unattainable. Like if they make, I have a feeling. So if it's 1 week, I could see a world where the offline cards like AK and Steph, you're gonna have to win at least 100 games of triple threat offline in a week.
Oh, it's gonna be more. I'm sure it's gonna be more than that.
I'm saying at least. I'm saying at least.
Yeah, because I think if it's gonna be like a game amount, it's gonna be more than that because I could bust out 100 in like 2 days.
But the problem with that is like if you have to play 100 of like, and then it's like the other challenges are gonna have other modes, like unless if they're just for sure making it unattainable, so you have to spend money. That's something really stupid they could do. But for them to make it say like everyone is available through challenges, it's gonna have to be able to be actually possibly done in a certain time frame. So like if they were like, you got to play 100 games of triple threat offline, and you have to play 20 games of clutch online, and then you have to play like 20 games of unlimited. It's like there's literally not enough time to do that.
And we really have no clue what these agendas are gonna be. Like we're saying, that's the thing. It's so easy for us to say like 100 clutch time games because that's what we know, right?
Yeah. That's what they've built into us.
That's what they built, but we don't really know what these agendas are about to be. Like we have no clue. They might come out with some completely new shit. Now,
yeah, I mean, and then especially like it's like Steph, instead of Chet having to do 200 blocks, maybe it's like shoot 100 threes with Steph, and then AK-47, you got to get like 40 steals or something stupid.
And then that's what somebody said too. Like Steph threes, wouldn't mind it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind at all.
Because by the time I get 100 clutch time, you get 7 triple threat threes a game. That's only gonna take like 15 games.
Right.
That's not bad.
No, what you do is you go to the challenges, and then go to the athleticism tab where you have to do like 6 dunks. You just shoot threes the whole time, and then when you get all your threes, then do the 6 dunks. Game is over.
But the scary aspect of that is they go that route. AK-47 is going to be steals.
If it's, I shouldn't even have said that, bro. Let me knock on wood, bro. I shouldn't even have said that.
Look, man, I had no problem with that. I get steals like it's nothing.
Nah,
I'm lying.
fuck that. I hate
Josh,
stills.
when you play against me, that doesn't count towards the stats. Let me just let you know. All those don't count.
Yeah,
But,
I know. Unfortunately,
I hate when I see stills on there though. I think that's literally the worst thing. Free throws too, because it's like that's RNG. I can't make them foul me when I go to the basket.
But even free throws, there's like a for sure. Like if I play a clutch time offline game, I know for sure if I keep the game close enough, I'll get 6 free throws.
Yeah.
do the free throws challenge game because they load in and they automatically foul you. Just end ball the ball to the guy you got to get free throws with.
Oh shit!
They automatically foul you because you start up, I think like 2 points with 30 seconds left. So they automatically foul you the second the game starts.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know that. Learn something new every day.
But all right, so here's how this is my version of how they could fuck up these agendas. This is literally the only thing in my mind that they could do that would make me just like completely be like good off of them. If they make it require other players from other sets to do it.
Oh, you know
So,
what? That's a big possibility. Like, you have to do it with like a majestic player.
if I load up and they say, hit 100 threes with a majestic player, I'm just asked out.
That might actually be it because you'll have to buy like a card.
Yeah.
I hope not on the no money spend account.
Yeah, on the no money spend account, we don't use the player market, so
damn,
I'll be asked out, like literally.
Because I just sold a whole bunch of cards yesterday that were just chilling. I could see that. I can definitely see that.
So me personally, that'd be the one way they could like really fuck this up for me.
I mean, or unless it's just like use a rocket. Like if you have to get Rockets, C-Mac, use a Rockets player. But yeah, they could use a specific theme player.
That'd be okay.
If they use a specific theme player, that would suck.
Or
make
even
the challenges
like,
too hard. That's how they can mess it up.
Shooting guard, make it with a shooting guard, small forward, that's fine. But if you do like majestic set or, tournament battle set, that's gonna be fucked up.
It'd be nice if they do it just like they did with the equal chance packs. Those kind of agendas. Those weren't too terribly bad. Those are relatively easy to get.
But it's safe to assume those are gone too for this set, right?
Yeah, equal chance. You would think, especially if every card is grindable.
Yeah, if every card is grindable, why would they have the equal chance packs?
But at the same time, it would save you on certain grinds if they did that.
Unless maybe
I wonder if they're going to do challenges. Like, so is it going to be because they said each individual player? Because didn't it say like they have 10? Isn't it? It's 10 things for each player, isn't it?
No. So they said 10 feats, 1 for each player. So in my mind, a feat, like
that's a haul.
No, FEAT. In my mind, that's like one agenda. But
I'm about to look at it now.
But they could say a feat is a set of agendas if they really want to.
Yeah,
there's some good cards in that set too. I'm excited.
And like I said,
10 feats, 1 for each Inferno player. So a feat is like, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something.
Like the equal chance. I think it's gonna be like the equal chance players, where you got like to get a Ruby equal chance, you got to do these 3 challenges.
Yeah,
and like I said, for me personally, as long as I can grind out one of these pink diamonds, like easily, I'll be okay. Like say one of these pink diamonds was as hard as a grind for Patrick Ewing.
Yeah,
I'll be cool with that. I don't need the whole set. I'd love to have T-Mac, but realistically, giving us T-Mac easily for free would be a stretch.
Yeah. One thing I was thinking now, like, because I'm looking at the names, like, I wonder, so, like, the bottom card on this set is Jerace Walker, which I don't even know who that is. But, like, do we have to do a challenge to get him? And then the next challenge to get the Amethyst Brennan Jennings, we have to do something with the Jerace Walker.
That's what I think they'll do. Something like that. And then probably you have to, so like, accumulate stats with players from this. You probably have to use players from the set in some sort of challenge to get the Steph and the AK. That's what I'm thinking.
The only reason I would say maybe not is because they said I think they said Steph and AK are purely offline. They said some of the players are purely online, but there's also some players that are in between that you can do whatever you want to get them. So I don't think that's necessarily going to be the case.
Yeah, because it says for multiplayer agendas, 2 can be completed in any multiplayer mode for diamond players, while the rest look for wins and statistics to be met. Okay, so yeah, there it goes right there. It says you're gonna have to get certain amount of wins and certain amount of stats. So it's probably gonna be like you're gonna have to get like 10 unlimited games
Yeah.
and then score like 5,000 points or something stupid. Yeah, so wins and statistics for some, and then the offline is for Curry and Karolinko, and it's just only offline. So yeah, that's what it's about to be.
All right, so we in for one.
Yeah, we're gonna, like I said, it'll be cool if we look at it like, okay, that's doable, but I think we're still gonna have that moment of go like, fuck, like we're gonna look at a couple of the challenges.
I think the initial reaction tomorrow is gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
and I think, like I said, I think tomorrow when the initial reaction might be bad, but then when the players come into the player market, it might be like I said, these are kind of gonna take the chance of the equal chance packs in a sense, harder grinds, but you're gonna know exactly who you're gonna get, and instead of just capping out at amethyst, you can get pink diamonds. You could grind for the cards you choose to grind for, and then pay for the rest. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just gotta, like I said, we just gotta see, but it should be fun. I mean, at the end of the day, we got something to look forward to, as opposed to waking up in another day and it's like, what am I gonna do today?
As I always say, we got a reason to play.
Got something to grind. And as for content creators, we can make a video like this sucks. We can make a video, this is cool. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be.
This is how to do it fast. Yep,
exactly. Yep. The method modes. I'm about to tap back into my method bag. Get the views.
There you go, man.
You'd be surprised how many views you get just by putting method.
No, that's facts.
It gets me to click.
I got it last year with the, what was it? The two cards. One was in triple threat, and one was in clutch.
Mike Bannum
the Mike Bannum. Yeah, I got like 15,000 views in one day just by saying method.
Yep. Hey,
all right, cool.
You put me onto the remote play.
Yeah. So, hey, Josh, we're 2K25 is our year. Take notes.
Yeah, no worries. Notes are being taken right now.
All right, so season 4, we learned a lot about season 4, more so today. You know, they dropped that little bullshit ass playbook the first day that like everybody was confused about, but now they gave us more details. We'll start from the top. Magic Johnson this season at level 40. Me personally, I love that. I don't know about y'all.
I don't like it. They just nerfed his dribble style literally like the day before. They nerfed
his dribble style. So
the day before, it's like, what are we doing? You guys have to have some sort of foresight. Like, what are we doing?
I got 5 words for y'all. Magic Johnson behind the back. That's all I need to know.
Wait, I'm sitting there counting like, is that 5 words?
Yeah, you wanted to call them out so bad. I know you did.
I counted in my head.
I was sitting there like,
man, fuck all that. Just hold this post up. That's all I'm doing.
Well, here's the thing. Like, so most years, I like to use cards that people always say suck. Like, that's one of my things. Like last year when everybody's like, that Trae Young is trash, like level 40. Okay, well, watch this.
Ain't no way you made him good.
Bro, I was like, I'm about to cook with this card. And then everybody always hates on Magic Johnson. He can't shoot. Okay, watch this. And like, I usually do really good with Magic, but this year he just felt like he just couldn't move. He wasn't going left to right quick enough. That's the only reason I stopped running that card. So if they give him a little bit of a different type of dribble animation, all right, we might be in.
That pink diamond Magic carried me through Unlimited for so long. At least like one whole season last year, because people just like, I will do that behind the back, up the court, over and over and over.
You can spam that shit.
They never anticipate it. And I'm just like, I don't know if y'all are just that trash or the move's that overpowered, because I will do this every time down the court. And then when my backup point guard gets in the game, I'm gonna struggle.
I'm not gonna lie. I think it's gonna be fire. I'm just annoyed that they patched his dribble style and then, like 24 hours later, announced him. That was on
purpose. That was on purpose.
One thing that it might not mean anything to you guys, but it means something to me. The card art for these All-Star Game cards is fire.
I agree.
Fire.
Yep.
And that's something that I really enjoy. Like, that's the only thing I really care about with the Pro Pass. Like, the Pro Pass cards, the card art on them has been fire so far. So stuff like
Card
that.
art goes a long way. It goes longer
Yeah.
than people think. Cause like I remember, was it 2K? It was either 2K19 or 20, and they came out with some cards, and they didn't use pictures. They used like the end
Mhm.
game. It was like the Steven Jackson and the Devin
But
Booker.
that was
and
like
I
the
was like, bro,
spotlights,
this,
no? Was
huh?
that didn't they do that with the spotlights a few years ago?
I think so, yeah. And it was just like the player in the game. I was
Yeah.
like, this card art is ass, bro. And I didn't want to run none of the
because that was when they were like taking on Twitter. They're like, "Oh, send us a screenshot of your best performance," and like they would like be an offline performance in domination when they put up like 130 points or something with random players, and then they made it into a card. I think that's what that was.
Yeah, I can't. But all I know is like there's been cards that I literally did not run because the card art sucked, and I'm like that's crazy. But it looks stupid. I don't like it. And like you said, these card arts are fire right now.
Another small thing that kind of goes a far way with me, like similar to the rewritten packs, I liked how like the pack actually meant something to the set. I like how, you know, Magic is level 40. That's the player you're rocking with. I like how Larry Bird got a card. 2 cards. You know, Larry Bird versus Magic, the rivalry. I like how Bird got. I like how Bird got the coaching card because the All-Star games in Indiana this year. I'm
gonna try to go to it. It's gonna be expensive. I'm gonna sneak away. I'm going in with my DoorDash bag. I'm sneaking in there.
But I like the way that they
I got some food for LeBron.
Like I like the way. I like the way they correlated it to something, which they did that last season too. But last season they fucked up level 40. Just like making all the sets, like making everything just a card if you didn't get the pro pass. So that was my diss towards that. But this season, that was terrible. But this season they did it better, like making the All-Star game correlate. Larry Bird versus Magic, Indiana. Like I don't
Roy Hibbert is the gauntlet.
Roy Hibbert, yeah, exactly.
This would be a good time for 2K to finally like, here's Reggie Miller.
That'd be insane.
Right.
That'd be insane by now. It was funny because people would hype him up, but it's like he's basically just gonna be a glorified Clay. Like he's only
because he's probably gonna be like that Ray Allen.
He doesn't even play the defense like Clay. He'd be like Ray Allen. Yep.
Yeah, he'd be like that Diamond Ray Allen. But I think people would run him just off the name, at least for a little bit.
I'd run him for sure.
He'd be dope for theme teams.
Yeah, I mean, because there's so many theme teams that have holes in it because we're missing players, and it's like you said, if they're doing it like this, I mean, they even got my city. You know, what I mean, they got the backdrop on the card art with not card art, but the thing they released with Halliburton. Like that's downtown Indianapolis. So it's like, all right, if we're gonna stick to this, drop some Pacer players. Go ahead and throw Reggie the bag finally, get that man some money, and put him in the game. Why not?
Yeah, let me
get
a
good Lance Stevenson card. We need a good Lance.
Lance.
Mark Jackson. Let me get a
Lance doing the DoorDash.
Rick Smits. You know, like
I mean, there's a lot of ways they could go.
Sapphire, Chris Mullen. You know, like. But so one thing I did like about, speaking of level 40, they bringing the Ascension board back. I was kind of scared that was gone for good. A lot of people don't like the Ascension board or don't really care for it. I think you get a ton of MT from it. Even though who's the is it Rex Chapman? That's what is on the Ascension.
I didn't even see who was on the Ascension. All I saw was you can get the New Year's resolution diamonds and was it Tissa season diamonds on there. And that's what I got excited about.
See, I care less about the Rex Chapman and more about getting the MT
Rex Chapman.
And getting about, you said the Tissa season and the New Year's resolution. That's fire.
Around to get D-Rob. I'll take it.
Exactly.
Yeah, if they're putting straight up players and not packs on there, that's dope. And even put the packs, but there were like, I don't know if it was last year or even the beginning of this year, like the Ascension board was full of bullshit. Like it was full of 150 MT and a bronze badge pack, like a ball. Like I don't need a ball, like a basketball. Like put packs in there, put players in there, and it makes
put deluxe packs in there. Don't just put base packs in there. If you can put base packs, put on like the first or the second board. The top board got to be deluxe packs, man. I'm tired of pulling golds.
Yeah. Well, I've even said this too. Like 2K messes up because of things they could do, and I'm not saying like Bro, make every pack a deluxe pack, but nerf the odds. We won't know that. We're gonna be hyped like, oh, let's see what we get. Like, you know what I mean?
No,
Like,
no,
if
I
I was the
agree.
company, it's grimy, but that's what I would do.
No, I agree. Like, even though tell us the odds, I don't care. But I think even the base pack should be a guaranteed card from that set.
Yeah.
Like,
It
so
does
if it's
suck
a
opening up a lot of base packs and
yeah,
you get not one card.
if it's a base pack, give me like a 2% sapphire. No, give me like a 50% sapphire, and then so on. And then the deluxe packs give us better odds. But it's so trash getting a fucking NBA season 1 card from a base pack.
I think that they need to, in these deluxe packs, give you a chance at a second player. I remember they used to do those packs, and those were fire. Like, give me a shot at getting a second player. Like, do you know how crazy pack openers would go if somebody's pulling double diamond, double pink diamond, stuff like that?
Because that started last year. That started with the Ben Simmons set. No,
Stellar.
Yeah, so it was like you got
couldn't
one.
partake.
Yeah, me neither. You got one unsellable. You got one unsellable card plus a second card.
Don't do that unsellable shit again. No, we're through with that.
But I'm just saying, up to that point, it was always only one player per set and one player per pack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wish that they would just like, even with the auction or not auction house, the exchange. Like, say you pull, you know, and then like say what's one of the cards tomorrow, the amethyst, whatever the dude's name. You should be able to exchange 2 of him for the card that's above him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for the diamond, you need to exchange 2 amethysts from that same set. Oh, you want pink diamond Steph and you don't want to grind? Well, then you have to exchange 2 of the diamonds to get the pink diamond. Like, I've always thought they should just do that, and you can just level up, so that way you're not just pulling duplicates, especially even the unsellable ones, and you have to quick sell it for 400 MT or whatever it is.
That's so. I'm so tired of unsellables, man. Ah,
unsellable with no auction house just makes 0 sense. Like, sell it to who? I can't sell it. I can quick sell it and just get rid of it, but it's like, raise that price, get rid of the word unsellable.
Yeah, that's
I hate
insane.
seeing it.
Well, why is the quick sell price different than the pack the player market price? Like, I'm selling to the same people.
Because they're fucking 2K done turned into GameStop. You could buy 2K for $70, take it to GameStop. They'll be like, you actually have to pay us to take this game back.
Did you guys see somebody pulled Kobe the other day and he quick sells for like 98,000 or 100,000?
Yeah.
Crazy.
The card locks in for over $1 million, and it's
crazy, bro. It's crazy. Like,
that's some shady ass shit. If you're gonna pull one of those cards, they gotta sell for more than the other pink diamonds. If it's a lock in, it's got to go for more than the non-lock in cards. In my opinion.
That's crazy, bro. I mean, it literally makes 0 sense. It's random numbers thrown together, and then they depreciate with us not knowing the percentage of which is going to drop. Like, you know, when I first pulled Paul George, he quick sold for like 100K or 90K even as a diamond, but that was just because he was one of the like best cards at that time. Bro, he's 30K right now, and I just quick sold Amethyst Austin Reeves, and he sells for more. Like, what determines the price drop off of, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like the diamond should always sell more. I don't care when it came out. Shouldn't it sell for more than a lower tier? Like, I don't know. It's kind of weird.
I think there should be like a range, right? Like, if I'm buying an amethyst from season 1, it should be cheaper than season 3, but there should be like a range, right? Like, where they can be in between. There shouldn't be a world where an amethyst card is worth more than the diamond card. That don't make no sense.
And also, I feel like, say like, instead of the tax, because, you know, if you buy a card for 200K, he sells for 90K or whatever. I feel like if you bought, I don't know, the Luca or something the day that it came out and he's 260K, and say you want to sell him right back, like, you tried him, you don't like him, he should be able to sell back for like 200K. You just take a 50K loss, and then the price starts to drop. Like, okay, you've had him for a week. Well, now you want to sell him? Well, now he's even cheaper. You had him for a month. It's even cheaper. But if you do it that same day, then you should be able to, you know, it shouldn't cost you that much. But hey, what do I know? I don't program games.
All right, so let's run through some of these player rewards real quick. Pink Diamond Petrovic, I'm thumbs down on him. His amethyst was complete dog shit. I don't know if you guys are any excited about him.
I don't even think I've ever used a Petrovic in any 2K.
He was trash last year, and he's trash this year. I'll tell you that.
I'm not moved by it. I'm not moved by it.
A lot of people are hyped about him last year because he's like, quote unquote. I didn't watch him play, but he's one of the best shooters in NBA history.
Which mode do we get him out of?
He's going to be out of salary cap, the big salary cap reward.
The Steve Francis of the season.
Yeah, I ain't really worried about that.
And then we got, this one surprised me. We got a pink diamond Paul Pierce in the token market. That one surprised me because normally
40 tokens. All right.
Because normally they do like whatever's in the token market's like one level below what the meta is. So it kind of surprised me that we're getting a pink diamond, even if it's Paul Pierce, who's the most like fucking basic NBA player of all time.
But his release is so bad this year.
Paul Pierce is like Jokic, like he couldn't jump over a fucking piece of paper, but it's a pink diamond, so we'll take it. We got the door games only in Clutch Time Online.
That pissed me off. That should be every game mode, man. I was eating.
That's my go-to. That's my go-to mode. I got like 500 games of that shit.
You're set.
And if there's one thing that everybody like unanimously agreed on last season was that the door mode was a huge W.
Man,
because like the ball drop, that shit seems rigged. Like the ball will literally bounce out of spots.
Same as the wheel spin
is the worst. I hated the vault ever since they started.
But I say not even just that, just the rewards in the wall game, even like rigged or whatever. The rewards in the wall game are just better. I've never seen 1,000 MT on the ball drop. I've never even seen 500 MT on a ball drop.
I mean, it's just crazy because, like, I can't remember. I think we talked about this last time, like, when you guys got into my team. But, bro, there was times where, like, they were putting pink diamonds on the ball drops. Like, they had it's T-Mac weekend, and you can literally just keep getting T-Mac and keep selling them over and over and over. And then they put invincible cards in there. Like, bro, they don't do that no more. I mean, we got rubies and emeralds, and it's like, okay, you can put it for an exchange for a base pack or a deluxe unsellable, but you're not really, it's not doing much. Like, put some cards that are worth it.
But it's like the door game is just like so much better than all the other ones. It's like, if you're gonna make us do these other ones, make those ones better.
Yeah, in the door game, well, you don't feel robbed either because it's like you chose to go left.
That's me. That's all me. I can't be mad at anyone.
As opposed to that disrespectful ass vault that's like, nope, slammed on you.
That's facts.
That should open every time. It doesn't make sense. That's what pisses me off.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like 2K, why don't y'all listen? Like, it doesn't matter if we get the prize every single time, but it's like, just make it open every single time. That way, like, we think that, we think we're going to get something. Like, put these packs
rewards
on the board.
The vault are normally shit anyway. So it's
the rewards suck anyway. So why does it matter?
I would say I'd be okay with, I know people are going to hate me for this, I'd be okay with the vault being in offline game modes, mainly triple threat offline, because I can run through a triple threat offline game in 4 minutes.
Yeah.
So if that vault closes on me, oh well, it is what it is.
But the problem was like, that's when they started putting like Danny Ferry in the triple threat, and the vault you play 10 games trying to get this card and it closed on you 10 times. It's
but I'm saying, like, if I'm playing like an unlimited game and the vault closes in my face, I'm like, dog, I just sweated. Like,
it usually opens every time after, when it was an unlimited, it opens every time an unlimited. I think purposely, because you just play.
Yeah, I think online games it opens every time. Offline games it doesn't.
Yeah,
I think that's what it is.
I hate the vault though. I've always hated it.
Yeah, the vault's stupid.
Terrible. All
right, so next we got Larry Bird as the Hakeem reward, but with lower totals. Are we thinking Larry Bird is gonna be decent, or is he gonna be like last year?
Just got to speed up that shot.
At best, he's a cone. I feel like.
No, Larry Bird's always good on defense.
He'll be 3-and-D. I mean, he's just gonna sit in the corner on offense, and he'll be not your lockdown, but he'll be a good enough defender.
What if they break the internet and then give Larry Bird the first card with Juice 6?
Hey, I mean, why not? I mean, do it. Who cares if like, not even juiced all the way 6, but let the man move. Like, let him be able to not be a clone and be worth having. Worth playing 500 games.
They got that end of the career Larry Bird with the bad back. Give me that young Larry. Let me get that young Larry Bird.
Yeah, give us Larry Bird that won the 3-point contest in his warm-ups. Like, that's the Larry Bird.
Yeah, I want the one talking shit to everybody. That's the one I need.
Yeah.
I seen a side note. I seen a podcast. Someone said, "You think Larry Bird was calling people the N word?"
You know he was. He was.
Like, what you gonna do? Hit him technically?
yeah, get off me, nigga. Like,
That would be hilarious.
like
he just staring at you like
if,
like, don't say it.
If someone someone came up to me like Larry Bird was like, "Hey, I'm about to get the ball on the inbound on the left side, pull up to the right wing, spin, fade away, jumper in your face, be ready for it," and did it. It's like, and one, nigga. Like, I wouldn't. I would just be like, all right, like you got that.
You low-key got to take the L on that.
You got to.
Fuck.
Or I'm gonna go play the whole. I'm gonna go play the whole game with my left hand. Like, you gotta just eat that.
Even though I said that, like, I was not paying attention that the Larry Bird card art is him and his warm-ups holding the trophy. That's dope. That's fire.
All right, so next we got Michael Redd as the game mode reward, but you only got to finish one game mode.
Yeah, that's a dub automatically because 5,000. I mean, 50 wins in clutch time, 100 wins in triple threat, 50 in triple threat online, 50 co-op, or 5,000 unlimited points. That's nothing. That's like that's easily doable. Even if you don't play that much unlimited, you get points for losing. Like, you can lose your way to a pink diamond if you want.
Yeah, I do have one question on it though. I got one question on it. So say you do it, you get to 5,000 points unlimited. What happens if I complete another game mode along the way? Like, is there a reward for that? Because did they not do
for the Hakeem? There was an exchange. You could exchange him for 100 KMT.
Yeah, but if it's as easy as they're making it sound, I mean, that exchange probably like 10K.
Hakeem was the equivalent of Larry Bird.
Yeah, that is true.
So Michael Redd is probably you get Michael Redd and that's it. But I like it because essentially you can play whatever your game mode is. You say your game mode's clutch time. You know, Blasian Ricks, Henry the Blasian, right? I get the two confused.
Blasian Ricks is the fully offline.
Yeah. So his game mode is like triple threat offline. Right, my game mode as of recent has been like triple threat offline. What this means is you can play one game mode all season and essentially get all the rewards. Not all of them, because they are going to drop. We got Thurl Bailey. As the first week, they're going to drop one every week. Yeah, Thurl Bailey might be nice, but even if he's not that great, but guess what? We get a reward from every mode. And now the precedent is they're going to be a pink diamond. They can't go down.
It's switches.
You think they last all season? Yeah, I think it's a week by week. Each game mode gets 1 week with a specific player for a certain amount of wins.
So it says 6 weeks.
It stays for 6 weeks. I'm assuming they started with unlimited because unlimited is going to be the hardest to get. So I'm assuming they're going to probably go unlimited, triple threat clutch time online, triple threat online, and then go to the offline
like kind
stuff.
Of a while though.
Well, that's the whole season.
But then by the time you get to whatever the 6th one is, you only got a week to do it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the last one's got to be the easiest.
The last one's gonna be triple threat offline.
Oh, okay. You're right. I'm reading it. So being added weekly, being available for 6 weeks, and it's starting with unlimited. Okay, I was confused reading.
So they did unlimited first because unlimited is probably going to be the hardest one to get, and then they're going to work their way down 20 games. Yeah, and that's a W2. I think.
But it's dope because you can actually get 3 pink diamonds from playing unlimited now. Like, you play unlimited, you get the 20, you get Thurl Bailey, you get the 5,000 for Michael Redd, and then if you play enough, you get the Larry Bird.
Whatever game mode you do, so say Clutch Time Online is your game, you could get the 2, you get Larry Bird, Michael Redd, and then when it comes down to your game mode in the weekly things, you get that 3rd pink diamond. Whatever your game mode is, you can get 3 pink diamonds this season just from playing that game mode.
Do you think they get worse?
You got to get 300 wins in Clutch Time Online though for Larry Bird. Damn, I'd rather do unlimited.
Yeah.
Even though I like Clutch Time, 300 games just sounds like a lot.
So unlimited on paper is the best game mode to play, but it's still unlimited, man.
Because what's 300 times 5 minutes? Like what's was it 1,500 minutes?
That's a lot.
So that would be,
and that's if you win every game.
Yeah, so 1,500.
They gotta get worse though from Thurl Bailey, because you would think they would make that the unlimited card probably the best one, right?
So
That's what I
25
would
hours.
assume.
So
Yeah,
I
well,
would
Thurl
think
Bailey's good every year.
Exactly.
saying.
So I think they're gonna go worse, right?
As far as tier goes, no. They gotta all be pink diamonds. But they put themselves in the situation with Thurl Bailey being the first one that they can, like, you know, objectively be worse, but they're still gonna all be pink diamonds.
Yeah.
If Thurl Bailey's gonna be the best, though, I know Thurl Bailey's always good, but is he good enough to be the best out of the 6? That'd be kind of
But
it's a W, but underwhelming at the same time. You know what I mean?
But it's only, yeah, you're nitpicking.
I'm
That's what
nitpicking.
you're doing.
I know.
But I feel like if you wanted to like build kind of.
Yeah, you'd want it to build, so I feel like unlimited should be last, but giving the most time for unlimited would make the most
that's what I
sense.
said.
It's really tough to really balance out, you know. I feel for them in this situation.
Yeah. But I mean, they're dropping some heat, so it's like, I mean,
all
there's
in
going
all,
to be nitpicking complaints, but there's a lot of cards.
Because, like, would you rather it be this, where weekly we get a new pink diamond based on the mode, or play, was it 250 triple threat offline games, et cetera, down the list to get? No, I think this new setup is way better, personally.
I do too.
Well, this is the first time I've ever even, like, I mean, they always come out with new season, this and that, and most of the time I'm looking forward to packs. That's what I was, especially when I was copping the old Mike Tyson, the MT. But I was like, I don't care what the season has. This is the first time I'm like, you know what? I want to play. I want to get all these modes. I want to do them all. Like, I actually want to play. And it's worth. I think it's going to be worth it in the long run. And it's the first time I can actually, like, it was the first time a consensus even going, like, you know what, 2K dub y'all. But then everybody starts posting the memes of, like, people squinting their eyes. But what's the hold up?
Every time we get excited about something,
something's up. We know it.
But we've been way too
positive. I want to see what happens.
we've been way too positive this podcast. We gotta drop a little bit of negativity in there.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, fuck 2K. No. Just start dissing them out of nowhere.
You missed the last one. I call all the 2K devs pussies. So, but
oh shit!
But cut that part out. Cut it out.
Yeah, I was like, your account gonna get shadow banned.
A little bit of negativity. The most balling situation. I know Josh saw AW. Did you catch that?
The ban thing.
That he got banned. He said his father-in-law was, like, screaming in pain.
Yeah.
So we are, like, we're far into this game. We've all been bitching about these suspensions since the game came out. Man. Why are they still here, 2K?
Yeah,
like
it makes zero sense, especially since, like, that's been a part of Madden. Since Madden has been out, there's always been concede or mercy quit, and it makes no sense. They're talking about it's unsportsmanlike. It's unsportsmanlike for me to be beating somebody by 40, and now they're standing just letting the timer, or you know what I mean, like getting penalties and stuff, or like that's unsportsmanlike. I don't want to see through that. He doesn't want to see through. Like, nobody wants to do this. Like, it's so dumb, and I don't understand why they just don't take it out.
There should be a mercy rule too.
My initial thought was maybe having someone as big in the community as Most Ballin is speak out like this will maybe bring some attention to 2K. But
he's been talking about it the whole time too.
That's what I said. I think everybody, including Most, has been talking about how bad this concept is. That it's not going anywhere at least till next year, and that's so trash, man.
Yeah, because I mean, if you had like. You might not even have to quit out of a game. Like, if you have bad internet, if you get disconnected because your internet's going out, or you have to go carry something in from outside, or you have to go to the bathroom and your pause timer runs out, you're getting banned for things that, like, shit comes up in your life. I mean, you can't,
especially if you got kids or a girl.
Yes, like it just doesn't make sense.
Maybe that's what 2K put it in. They was like, they don't get no bitches, so I'm just gonna put it in there.
For real, they called us out. I'm not gonna lie.
They're like, are you really about to put your wife over this game? All
It's
right,
like
pack
those
them
before
up.
hoes, man. What happened to that old rule 2K said? You're not even like with the AFK. Nah, you have to be moving to play the game, bro. Come on, like y'all
like
really
like
want
Can't
like
people
believe
to
it's
sit
that.
here and be
online.
robots?
Online, yeah. Offline, let me do whatever the fuck I want to do.
They
For
really want us to be.
real.
They want to tell us how to spend the MT. They want to tell us how to make the MT. They want to tell us that we can't quit the game. Like, bro, it's gotten a little crazy.
Next
Like
thing
when
you
you
know,
really think
it's gonna
about it.
be like a year-long tutorial where like wait, where you going? No, this way. This
They're
way. Come over
guiding you
here.
back to where they want you to go.
Like, here you go. Yeah,
You're
we
gonna
got her
take this
playing
ass whooping. That's what they're telling us.
2K communism out here. We got Ronnie Putin out here forcing us to stay in game modes.
Don't let me match up with Ty Debo. I'm gonna just troll the fuck out of him because I know he about to whoop my ass.
Yeah,
And
I
I
mean
ain't
that's what
about-
I'm saying.
and I
It's
ain't
like
about to
games like
hold
that.
this
Like,
ban.
bro,
So
why are we doing this? Like, what are we doing? Well, like even the other day. So I mean, I guess people could be like, you should have just played. But like me and Decentric were both streaming, and we matched up, and he quit, and I was like, cool, because I don't want to play him right now. And then we matched right back up, and I was like, well, I'm going to quit. Like, and people were like, you should have just played. I mean, y'all don't realize. Some people don't realize what it's like being a content creator while live, and then you're live with someone else who's live. Bro, the chats go back and forth, and it's so annoying. And it's like, especially that's my boy. I don't want to play him right now. I might.
Mhm.
He's gonna get called out of his name because, like, yeah, I mean, like that's what 2K makes us do. It's like, just allow us to be like, no, I don't want to play this dude.
like if I was playing Josh and we were both streaming and someone came in my chat and called me out my name, I'm banning them.
Back them up. Back them up.
Get on the fuck out of here. Like, you ain't about to come call me a pussy because Josh is fucking doing fades in the corner against me. Nah, get him out of here.
Yeah, I mean, but and it's just like you said, you match up with Ty Debo, and it's like, what if I wasn't good at this game? That I was like, you know what, let me try. Like, bro, there's a kid on here who got the game for his Christmas or his birthday, and he gets matched up with Ty Debo. Like, bro, he'll never play this shit again.
No.
He gonna be like, they're all like this.
They're all this way. Like,
everybody's
got
Victor Wembanyama and Kobe. Everybody.
Yeah,
No,
I
got
against people, and I feel bad. I be feeling bad, bro.
I just saw team of the week, like their team of the week thing. I never know how accurate it is. Pink Diamond Wimby is the team of the week, like center. Either everybody did Paul George or
that's a Paul George. Because
like it's a $50 card. He's the most used card. We got free Rudy Gobert.
No, everybody did Paul George. That's what that is.
That's what it was. Because if you remember in previous years, all the cards would be like, no one is running these. And then literally 2 days later after that, Wemby was on there. And I'm like, bro, he's next to free agents. like everybody did that method.
It'd be one thing if it was like Patrick Ewing, Bill Russell, Rudy Gobert, a card that you could get for free. This card is $50.
No, they did get them for free.
Man, I'm so pissed off I was asleep, man.
Man.
Yeah.
All right, so secret draft time. So, for those unfamiliar with the secret draft, me and Josh know the subject. AW does not. So, if you want to play along with AW and you don't want to know the subject, close your eyes right now for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, if you close your eyes, you don't know the subject, but me and Josh do. Josh, you want to start off or do you want me to start off?
I'll go ahead and take the first pick. I'll go ahead.
All right, I got a feeling who you're going to take too.
Let me get Diamond Shaq as my center.
Not where I thought you were going to go. Okay. I'm going to take the Pink Diamond Kobe at my 2.
Okay.
Well, I'm assuming it's going to be Lakers draft.
Maybe. Now you got to draft somebody.
So, I got to draft somebody?
You got to draft somebody.
Pink Diamond Magic.
Okay.
You took one off my draft board, so that means you're on the right track.
All right, sounds good. Then I'm gonna go Diamond Bron at my power forward.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a point before someone else takes them. Give me the new Pink Diamond Steph at my point guard.
Now that makes it interesting. Because we got 3 Lakers players, then Steph. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see.
That's
I
why
was
with Brian, I was gonna keep him going.
yeah, I kind of fucked that one up, huh? My bad.
So is it my turn to pick somebody?
Yep,
Yep.
you're trying to draft somebody.
So you picked Steph. Okay. What about Diamond Russ?
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna go point guard. I'm going Diamond Kyrie.
Okay, so I got
Okay,
a
see now that
one.
threw me off. That threw me off too because I was sitting there thinking I had an idea of what that draft was, but Kyrie's never been what I was thinking. So
So I got my one and my two. At my center, I'm gonna go Diamond AD Anthony Davis.
that's actually what I was gonna pick next. Hmm. I have no idea now. like the Kyrie, the Steph threw me off, but then I was like, okay, I still have an idea. And then the Kyrie threw me off because I was thinking MVPs, but Kyrie's never been an MVP.
You're big braining it though. You're like you're thinking about this.
Because I like puzzles. I like games. I
Mhm.
have so like that's what I've always done. People are like, how the fuck do you get all these right? Because that's just how my brain works. Like I'll watch a movie for like 10 seconds. We're like, I already know what this plot is about. But
Inception must have been your shit.
never actually seen Inception. Somebody was just telling me like you need to go watch that now. All right. So where are we at? So I picked who the hell did I pick?
You got
picked
pick Diamond
Russ.
Magic
Magic,
and Diamond
Russ.
Russ.
So Pete Magic must be running the two, huh?
Or
Well, I
Russ.
guess now. But let's see. I'll go. Looks like we're staying west, I've noticed. I can't think of anybody. All right, what about Pink Diamond Wimby?
Okay. All right, I'm going my shooting guard. I'm going Diamond Jordan.
All right, so I will go with my power forward. Give me Pink Diamond Giannis.
Yeah, y'all got me stumped after that one.
Now I will say I'll give you this a tiny hint. Most of the times we do these secret drafts, I can do them with no research. This one I actually kind of had to do a little bit of research before this one.
All right, so I got Russ, I got Magic, I got Wimby. Let's go. I need a power forward and a small forward. I'll go Diamond Kawhi.
Okay. All right, I just need a small forward. I'm gonna go Diamond Tatum.
That's who I was gonna say at first. I was like,
All
let
right,
me switch it up.
so since you took Tatum, I guess I'll take Amethyst Scotty. Yeah, Amethyst is the best Scotty available, so I'll take Amethyst Scotty.
Scottie Pippen or Scottie Barnes?
Scotty Pippen.
Yeah. Okay. And I'll go Pink Diamond KG.
Okay.
All right, so do you have any guesses before we tell you what it is?
Well, like I said, so at first I was thinking, all right, Lakers, obviously. Then you said Steph, so I was thinking all Western. And then I was thinking MVPs. But then you said Kyrie, and that completely took that out. So maybe players that have, is it something like that, like players that have scored 40 or like 50?
Now I want to give him a hint before. I just want to tell him one thing before we tell him. 4 out of your 5 picks fit the category.
Yeah, the 4 of your 5 are correct.
4 of your 5 picks fit the
The
category.
one I'm assuming is Wemby.
Yep.
Yep.
Now, after hearing that, do you have one last guess, or you want us to go ahead and tell you?
Damn it, because it's gonna piss me off. Because as soon as you say it, I'm like, I'm gonna get. That's how I get with puzzles. I love puzzles and games. All right, so 4 fit the criteria.
Magic, Russ. It was Kawhi and KG, right?
I wasn't sure about Kawhi and KG, but did you confirm that?
Yeah, I did a little research.
Man. Obviously, it's not defensive players because again, Kyrie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you forgot Kyrie won Defensive Player of the Year in 2018. You missed that one.
I'm so shitty Brian didn't get that fucking defensive player of the year that year.
Over fucking
Yeah.
Marc Gasol.
Yeah, Marc Gasol. Like, come on, bro.
But that Marc Gasol defensive player of the year card has been clutch in the No Money Spent series.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think of is maybe like a scoring title, but y'all got me stumped.
All right, do you guys want to run through the lineups real quick before we announce it, or no?
Yeah, we can go ahead. I'll go Diamond Kyrie at the 1, Diamond MJ at the 2, Diamond Tatum at the 3, Diamond Bron at the 4, and Diamond Shaq at the 5.
And I had Pink Diamond Steph at the point, Pink Diamond Kobe at the 2, Amethyst Scotty at the 3, Pink Diamond Giannis at the 4, and Diamond AD at the 5.
All right, then I got Diamond Russ at the 1, Pink Diamond Magic at the 2, Diamond Kawhi at the 3, Pink Diamond KG at the 4, and Pink Diamond Wemby at the 5.
All right. Now the category was All-Star Game MVPs.
I knew I should have got that. Like, cause I was like MVP, but I was like, no, Kyrie's never been an MVP. And then now that you say it, we're talking about All-Star shit. I should have easily got that.
Yeah,
now I have to go do
it fits the theme.
Now I gotta go do some old man puzzles on my phone to bounce back.
Yeah, just to get you get back.
Yep.
Yeah. That's I like, man. See, I fuck with this podcast, man, because y'all do stuff like that. That's why I really like it. I like the this or that. This is a great idea. I'm excited to see what else y'all come up with.
Appreciate it.
All right, so staying on the subject of the All-Stars, what should we expect for the All-Star event this year? I'm not a big My Team head. Like, I'm talking about, I don't go back way too many years, but I did like what they did last year.
And I ain't gonna lie, I can't remember last year. What did they do last
year? We got the Ray Allen grind, where it was like you get a bunch of cards to lock in for that Opal Ray Allen.
It was like 3 though. No, it was Ray Allen, it was Russ, and there was one more.
Ray Allen and Russ. Why don't I remember that?
Because that was when they started the 2-week grinds.
Yeah, it was it was the 2-week grinds.
Which Ray Allen? Because I really don't remember that.
He was the Opal one. It was right before the Yee, I believe.
Oh, I think
right before or right after. I don't remember which.
I think it was right after. I think E was at the end of season 3. And then they went into season 4 with Russ, Ray Allen. I think Russ was the first one though.
Oh yeah. Okay. I remember the takeover reward.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
If they did like a 2-week grind for an all-star card, all-star MVP card, something like that, that'd be cool. What they could do, which I think would be really cool, kind of like what we just did. If they did like tiers of all-star game MVPs, like they have the rights to almost every single one of them. They could just, start at maybe Ruby and make their way up to Diamond, something like that. I feel like that'd be really fun, and really cool. And then they all lock in for a really good either high tier Diamond or Pink Diamond. I mean,
yeah, or if you did like the challenge, since y'all, like I said, y'all picked the All-Star MVPs, like you have to score whatever they scored in the game or get their stats exactly to get the card. That would be dope.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
They had the All-Star, they did the All-Star challenges a couple years ago too, and it was like you could get it was like All-Star John Wall, I think Brandon Roy, and I believe Wes Unseld. Like they had all those, but you had to do different challenges. I think they were all like based on triple threat.
I will say this, with how they're starting the season, if they just do any, normally they start off weak, like they don't start with any grinds. So with this 1-week grind starting off, if they do follow up with another 2-week grind or a 3-week grind, this might be the best season we've had.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking like it just based off of what they're saying. As long as, as long as they don't hit us with no BS in the morning, this is looking like it's going to be worth playing and not too much complaints, hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, in my opinion, the way they worded it, worst case scenario, the grinds are insane, and you can only do one of them, right? Yeah. That's the worst case. And then, but they do that, then they start doing 2-week grinds for the All-Star game. Or also we had, what was the collection? You did a collection to get all the rewards for the All-Star events. You had the 3-point contest, the dunk contest, the skills challenge. And there was like a collection you did that was like really not hard to do. It was an easy collection. Yeah. And you ended up getting the Mac McClung, Who else was in there? Walker Kessler, I think.
Buddy Hield, I think.
Buddy Hield, and I think it was like Jose Alvarado. But like it was just like none of those cards were amazing, but it was a cool concept.
Yeah.
And then I just think it's like they just can't fumble this season, man. They can't.
I mean, well, they've hyped it up without really saying anything. They put this, they went quiet off the Paul George thing, and then they dropped this like it was a banger. So it's like you set a precedent.
This is the best playbook they've done all year.
Yeah,
like easily.
Yeah, I mean, even next week we're getting the new Gauntlet. We're getting the new Season Rewind, which I think is underrated. I think the Season Rewind with the breakout players and the 2K numbers thing, I look forward to that because I'm a big NBA fan. So if there's correlation between what's actually going on in the league and in 2K, yes, I know the cards aren't going to be good, but like that, I'm really excited about that. Like I'm really excited to see who they give a card to.
Like last year, the Mac McClung card was a diamond when we already had opals, but I still enjoyed using that Mac McClung card.
Yeah, I mean they gave him a crazy dunk rating too.
Yeah, I think he had like 99 dunk with like 99 with the tendencies and shit. Yeah, it was fun as fuck to use.
Yeah, it reminded me of like the glitched Isaiah Thomas and like the glitched John Stockton, and you could poster people with those cards. It's like, bruh, I kind of miss some of those cards, but I definitely don't want any glitched gigantic centers out here with 99 speed and 99 threes already.
But I would say my biggest fear for the season as a whole is if, like I said, I like that they made the all-star content like correlate with each other. But my biggest fear would be if level 40 replaces an all-star event.
You said replaces so you mean like they don't do anything and they just have
oh, this is all-star.
Yeah,
Magic Johnson,
look at him.
Magic Johnson,
there's Larry Bird. He's got the trophy.
I don't think they will, but they do. We as a whole, the community would be so miserable.
They beat this.
And I kind of I don't mind it specifically, but the event cards that we get and you can exchange them. But I feel like if they do that again, it's just going to be boring. Like all-star event exchange. It's going to
be the same thing as a Thanksgiving event, same thing as a Christmas event.
Yeah, I hope they don't do that again.
Yeah, I don't mind the agendas. Keep doing the agendas. Like, do these 3 things to get a Ruby so-and-so, and then move your way all the way up, like the Russ 2-week grind, where you eventually you get a pink diamond Russ. One thing...
As long as they just don't keep doing the same thing and then don't make the grinds too hard, or just too strenuous, then I think this season, like I said, it'll probably be one of the best ones. And even not even from this 2K, from other 2Ks, it's looking like it might be one of the best ones.
The last thing I want to touch on is how last year was a season that they started to flood the market with opals, and they've kind of already started to do that with the pink diamonds. With all these pink diamonds we're getting in these events, the first weeks of content's all grindable. The all-star event was the first one. Remember, opals were I want to say it was 2%, below 2% for each pack. And then they dropped those all-star packs with all opal cards.
Yeah.
and it completely flooded the market.
Yeah.
So I think we should also expect that coming up with pink diamond cards in the upcoming weeks.
Yeah, because we're getting opals next season.
Yeah, that's the thing. Opals are coming next season, so now's the time when they're gonna start giving us a gang of pink diamonds.
I'm just not looking forward to this specific date. I don't know if y'all know what day this is, but February 10th, 2024. That's a Saturday. So that Friday, if y'all know what that is Chinese New Year, and you know who is going to be out here in these 2K streets.
So was E in season 4 last year?
He was the reward, but he was free, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
but
I'm talking about
the
narc that got us all banned last year.
Because they've been holding off on this Yao.
He's the feds.
They've been holding off on this Yao for a long time.
And like I said, Chinese New Year's coming up, and they usually drop him.
If they don't drop one for Chinese New Year's, then when are they gonna drop him?
How funny would it be if he's ass? How funny would it be if he was just ass?
Fuck it, do it. Because I like people were complaining about the pacing. I like the pacing. I like that I'm still using some diamond cards. I'm using the pink diamonds.
I can use small guards too.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't want to go against Ben Simmons already. Like I don't want to go against Yao already. But I mean, we got Wemby, and he's not like. I mean, he's good, but he's really not game breaking. He really is.
And that's why
Yao always is.
I think Yao, if they stay according to the pacing they're going at now, I think Yao is going to be a slower, stronger Wemby. Less speed, more strength, and probably slightly less jumper.
Yeah, he might have a lower 3-ball, but it's like, I mean, Kareem has a 3-ball and it's like a 70 and it's green. Like, so he's still going to hit.
Doesn't Wemby got like 90, like, was it like 92 or something?
His current 3-ball?
Yeah.
What is his? I think it's
let me see.
Actually, I think it is I'm looking at it. It's an 87. But
87.
with the coach and a shoe, I mean, with my coach, that makes it a 91 and then the shoe, so it's a 95.
So I can see him doing like way slower but stronger. And then maybe like an 83 ball. Some of you can still hit consistently, but you're not going to be, fading with, consistently.
Yeah, because Wemby right now is he's 79 speed.
If they gave
how slow would they make it?
but I don't think they go below 75. I really don't.
They might, because like what overpowered cars have we had this year?
But he was the first one last year. Like this card last year had like what 80 something speed.
Yeah, the Opal, yeah, bro. It was just fake, bro. It was so fake.
But I think everybody thought Wemby was gonna break the game. Everybody, like I'm talking about from season 2. Everybody was waiting for this Wemby card to come to break the game. We were all waiting for it.
Yeah.
We got the Hall of Fame, the hopped out LeBron. I still don't think he broke the game. We got the Kobe. I'm holding out some kind of faith that the Yao's not going to break the game. They're going to make him still balanced in a sense, where if Yao goes in, like, so say they give Yao everything, then Wemby's not worth shit. But if they give Yao the strength, but lower the speed like significantly, then, Yao's going to back down Wemby, but Wemby's going to run around Yao.
Yeah. Because, there is no broken cards. I mean, like, yeah, I'm sitting there trying to think, is there a card that's just completely OP? And I mean, when Steph first came out, because there was no tall point guards, so you could just 3 hunt and cheese with him if you wanted to, but then Magic came out, I think, later that week, I believe, so to be able to stop him. But yeah, there's no broken cards right now, so yeah, if they were to drop a Yao and he just dominates the game again, it would be so annoying, because it's just like
it would be the same thing as last year. And I think
now we can't buy MT.
And I would like to think they learned from that, because that was the fall off of the game last year.
Yeah, but now everybody can just buy the sets straight out, so that would make them so much money. So I wouldn't be surprised if they do that. But
I think even if they make them the way I said, they're still gonna buy them.
Yeah, shit, I get it. I'm getting him. I'm not playing. I'm not getting an unlimited without him. Like that's how I looked at Wemby.
That's the thing. There's people that whoever's gonna spend money is gonna buy them regardless.
Yeah, and like I said, it depends on your game mode. Like if you're you can get away with a lot in clutch and triple threat even. If you're playing unlimited and there's a Yao out there, you might want to pick him up. But
that's the thing. I say the way they've been doing the pacing, like you said, people have been hating it. But with my no money spent squad, I don't think I'm terrified to go out there with Diamond John Wall. I can't even tell you who my shooting guard is. Small forward, Diamond RJ Barrett, Patrick Ewing. I'm not terrified to go out there with that squad. I'm not like necessarily looking forward to it, but I'm not I'm not going to not play unlimited.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
All right. So to round us off, I need a grade for you guys. What do you guys think season 4 is going to end at? We'll do a 1 through 10.
I'm I'm gonna go safe, and I'm gonna go with like an 8 because the potential is there. The potential is there, but I'm gonna have to see what these grinds look like before I'm willing to go anything above an 8.
And I'll go to a 7 just because I've been playing 2K for so long, and they have a tendency to either not do enough and try to hype it up towards the end, or they hype it up like with this season 4, this blog and everything, where the playbook, all right, cool, and then that shit's gonna fade. Like, that's it. This is what we're gonna get, and then it's just gonna fizzle out towards the end, and it's back to packs and shit. That's their track record, that's their history. So I'm gonna stick with a 7. It's still gonna be fun. There's stuff to do. It's better than average. It's above average. We're gonna get some cards. I mean, it's gonna depend on how hard these grinds are and how good the cards actually are.
All right, so I'll give a bold take. I'm gonna go 9.
Oh shit! Okay. You think it's about to be lit. All right.
And as much as I talk shit about 2K, here's my logic. We're getting the grind week 1. I don't, quite frankly, 2K community, I'm not hating. I don't give a fuck how hard it is. I don't want to hear I don't want to hear any bitching about how hard this grind is. We got something to do. If you have to pick one card, pick one card. If they give us, and I don't see them not giving us anything for the All-Star event, preferably it'd be a 2-week event. We got a Thanksgiving 2-week event. We got a Christmas/New Year's 2-week event. And then if we get just those 2 things, it's better than any season we've had so far.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you look at it that way, like, you fuck, who needs the whole set? I mean, unless you just really, really want T-Mac. But if you want that Steph, get him. If you want the,
but AK, who really wants T-Mac? No, I'm not saying like in the sense of like T-Mac sucks, but the guys who really feel like I need T-Mac,
they're gonna get him regardless.
They're gonna get him regardless. They're the guys that are sweats. They're the guys that are gonna spend the money regardless. A guy like me, AK-47 or Steph sound amazing to me right now.
Yeah.
Steph, I'll go have fun with. AK is going to be a staple on my team. He's going to replace OG Anunoby as that guy that's just going to lock up on defense and make those amazing plays in the lanes. So either one of those cards, I'm going to have a ton of fun using. So if I can only grind for one of them, and then absolute best case scenario, it's a reasonable grind and I could get both of them and T-Mac, that'd be like... That'd be insane.
Yeah, because T-Mac he hasn't been as good as the last 2 years. I feel like T-Mac hasn't been.
No. Last year he had that the Radiant card that everybody was so in love with.
Yeah, I mean, people had him, and obviously like in 250K, but then I also heard a lot of people still didn't like his release for some reason. Like it just wasn't the same. Like KD too. KD has not been the same for like the last 2Ks.
Yeah.
So the last 2Ks.
I'm gonna make one final statement before we dip out. I wish they would have replaced this T-Mac with Kobe.
Will like Kobe be the grind?
So I wish, like, I get Kobe's like a Christmas thing. Kobe always played Christmas Day. He had the Grinches. I get that Kobe was like always Christmas, especially in California, Christmas was Kobe.
Yeah.
But I would have wished like T-Mac would have still sold the packs that Kobe was going to sell. And I wish they would have given us a chance to get Kobe for free.
Yeah.
There's still a world where we might be able to. I mean, down the line, like they just did with Shaq. I think there's possibly a world, probably not this season, maybe next season.
I like the agendas for all the other players.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's possible.
I could see them do it in like a season, maybe 2.
I just think 2K is like kind of past that. Like they're like, when he passed and everybody loves him, here's that GOAT Kobe, but it took forever to get him. But that was a couple of years ago, and now it's just back like business as usual. Because when they brought him out, like, I mean, people are gonna pay for him. People always want to use Kobe. And the last year and this year, especially this year, even the Ruby Kobe that we got at the very beginning of the game, like, he's one of the best cards out. And I knew Kobe was going to be good this year because there's like Jordan comes out and it's like, it's Michael Jordan. He's supposed to be the GOAT. But no one ever really runs his cards like that. And even Kobe's good, but then there's always T-Mac. And you're like, I'll run T-Mac over Kobe. This year is the first time I'm like, nah, Kobe's better. Like, Kobe's probably going to be better than this T-Mac that's dropping. Unless they just decide to go crazy.
All right, so closing statements, everybody. Josh, you go first.
I think that there's a lot of promise going into season 4. We'll see tomorrow exactly what to expect, but I'm optimistic. I was very excited. And then when they first announced season 4, I got very unexcited. And then the playbook came out the next day and I got excited again. So it's been a roller coaster of emotions, but I'm looking forward to it. That's where I'm gonna stick with.
All right, AW.
Oh, I got the cold chills. When I get cold, I start yawning. Like I'm not even tired, but that's how my body reacts. But anyway, yeah, man, same. I'm excited to see what season 4 is gonna do. I hope that they don't mess this up. It's got a lot of potential. I'm going to be refreshing 2KDB at 9 in the morning to 10 in the morning to see what these stats and stuff were looking like, because most likely I'm going to get all these cards regardless. Even if I didn't even think about like how you were saying earlier, like grind some of them and then buy the rest. That'll probably be what I'll do if the challenges are too crazy. But I'm just glad that 2K has some life. 2K's they've breathed some life back into their game, and people that had stopped playing it saying they're about to come back just for this even. So that should be dope. So I'm hyped for it. Good job, 2K. Just don't fuck it up.
Yep. So that's where I'm at. So 2K, you had a good run. New Year's event was good as fuck. Chat grind, good as fuck. You dropped this info on us. It seems like it's gonna be good as fuck. Just don't fuck it up, because I think with all the hype we have, like I said, considering you dropped this info on us, we're going into All-Stars. As much hype as there is, it could easily go to the biggest disappointment. It could easily be the Yao season where everybody got banned and stopped playing 2K. It could easily be that. It can be that so easily. If this season sucks, people can just drop the game. So just do what's right. All right. So I appreciate everybody that made it this far. AW, I appreciate you coming by again.
Yes, sir.
Anytime, man. Like I said, I always have fun, and next time I'm gonna get that game. I'm gonna get the guess right. That's gonna bother me. Like, fuck, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. MVPs. I'm gonna get it next time.
All right, for sure.
All right, Josh, send us off.
All right, everybody made it this far. Thank you. Like and subscribe. He has memberships available now, so go ahead, become a member. I'm plugging it. I'm plugging it. So go ahead if you want. Go ahead, become a member. Support the man. So I appreciate everybody who made it this far, and peace.
All right, y'all be safe. Peace.